Всем привет, это канал MaryaoShow, продолжаю проходить игру The Invincible. Отправляемся на поиски Коваля. Ориентир. Чё мне не дает посмотреть? Мне туда, да, получается? Опа. Ну этот уже видел, да? Рюкзак. И там еще один. Где-то. А как туда пройти? Непонятно. Вот первый типа нашел, да, вот он. Рюкзак вот этот. А второй как? Даже не пройти. Так вот, подхожу. Опа! Еще человечек.
He's also Koval. Don't do this to me. No. Oh. You're alive. Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
Что там с ним?
Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval, his eyes are so empty, just like Krauter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm, calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna.
I'm listening.
Please look around for his journal.
Вон он везде лежит.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Берем.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Ищем дальше.
Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G.
А чё мне не дали прочитать?
Gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Оп.
Got him.
Ты куда его? Отнесите Коваля в посадочный аппарат.
The land is already descending.
Коваль, что-то у меня предчувствие, что он разобьется. Блэк. Не получилось. Теперь не узнать, разбился он или нет. Придется идти туда.
No Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
За этим кто-то стоит.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the nearest system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
Двух микрочелов завезли. Еще одного осталось, получается.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left, who might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
All right. Dr. Gorski's next, but I'll be back for Marit as soon as possible. I don't want to leave her like this.
You won't. I'll send the Androbot. Once Dr. Krauter is safe, she will fly with everybody. Back home.
Найдите доктора Горского. Опа. А как мне его искать? Куда мне вообще топать? Это что-то не то вообще. Куда мне топать? Я не понимаю. Погнали туда.
No. No point in going back this way.
Ага, мне не туда. Погнали сюда. Тоже не туда. Сейчас все выясним. Туда, что ли? Туда дают идти. Пойду подальше туда. Да нет, тут не...
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Чтобы знать, куда идти, было бы вообще классно. Погнали туда наверх. А, здесь уже был. Точно, я же здесь уже был тут. Пожилая мадам лежит. А куда мне идти тогда? Я не шарю, куда идти. Нужна подсказка лютая.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Нужна нереальная подсказка. Супер жесткая наводка, куда мне шагать. Я вообще не шарю, куда мне топать. А, здесь этот чел был. Получается, мне вообще не в эту локацию. С этой зоны надо валить. О, там снизу что-то есть. Погнали туда, посмотрим.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes. What's going on? Doctor?
Checking! It's a drill! So damn loud!
Ой, флешку словил.
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analyses show similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Oh, furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system. So vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already.
Нашел след его.
Reached the end of it.
Значит, я на правильном пути.
But I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
Миллионы.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen
Это
before.
все рептилоиды установили, получается.
Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't let me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Нафига там 2 микрочела, как далеко ушли? Вон они. Так, что тут? Можно.
Carefully, Cobble.
Regis, we're losing reception. Carl, can you hear us? Over.
Огромный.
Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Just now, I can't let you go alone. My leg.
А выключить можно?
Phew,
Ага.
it's finally stopped.
Yes, you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope.
Идем
Someone just
дальше.
abandoned it.
Туда.
Didn't even turn it off.
And that is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
А, тут нету больше ничего. Тут же больше нет нифига. Ну-ка, погнали туда.
We've gone over everything in that area.
Ё-моё, туда не надо идти. А куда мне тогда идти? Вот бы сказали, куда идти. Там что, ничего нету, да, тупик? Тупичок. Куда же мне топать тогда?
Jasna? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Ну, погнали туда. Может, мне туда. Тут, короче, ни хера нету. Ну-ка, тут я был. Да, тут это woman. Погнали туда. Там же ничего нету тоже. Куда мне идти? Почему тут не показывают куда? Раньше же показывали, куда идти. Пиздец. Дайте подсказку. Подсказку срочно. Срочно подсказку.
count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Срочно путь мне укажите, куда мне идти. Тут этот чел был. Да, блэд, я вообще не шарю, куда идти. Я кругами хожу. Ни подсказки, ничего нету. Тут что, кругаля наявила. Пиздец. Ладно, побежали туда, хуля. Назад идем.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Ну-ка, туда можно?
Oh, I've already been there.
Там уже были, понятно, туда нельзя. Ну-ка, сюда. Сюда не дают.
That's where I came from.
Ага, оттуда я пришел.
Where now?
Так, здесь некуда топать. Погнали сюда. Все сюда мне надо топать.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Я и забыл про этот флажок. Мне тогда нельзя было спуститься, а сейчас можно. Наконец-то я нашел, куда идти. Ура!
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good
Включите
reason, Doctor.
телезонд.
The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Так. Это что такое? Это рыбки. Можно что-то сказать. Что я ищу?
Nothing interesting. Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Копают, копают. Тут что-то есть.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Детектор.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Тут ничего нет. Шум.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all.
Это магнитное
Hang
поле.
on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
И чё мне надо? А, наконец опять листать, что ли?
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Пим-пим-пум. Поворачиваем за работу. Здорово.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
Помогите Норику проверить зонд.
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory.
Что мне с этой фигней делать? Нафига я достал?
Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Шмель давай. Или Балли. Давай Балли.
Please enter ball E. B-A-L-L-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Найдите доктора Горского. Продолжаем идти. Так, чё, куда мне? Вниз надо как-то спуститься, да? Или чё? Во, вот сюда мне по-любому. Стрелочку поймать. Уф, будет. Бам. Все, идем в пещеру.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorsky. Use the detector.
Детектор.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
А туда иду вообще? Она сказала, что нет развел, хотя тут 3 разных пути вообще.
Hi, bully.
Нахрен 3 разных пути, это что за дела? Я вообще туда иду или нет? Я вообще не шарю, куда я иду. Если не туда, то это все, это габела. Реально не туда. Здорово. Зря я сюда шел.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Вообще не туда иду, прикол. Да сука, чё не заходит? Ну-ка, это куда идет штука? Тупик, да? Тупичок. Это нафига они так долго делали проход? Что, больше возвращаться надо было, да?
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Куда мне идти? Подскажите по-братски. Я оттуда пришел или что? Я уже не помню, где я был.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
Нихера! Я походу
I've reached the top.
пришел куда надо.
New from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me.
Опа, еще флажок.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Не туда. Куда жмякать надо, я не понимаю. Точка 5.
350. Distance 2.
Конструкции разветвляются под землей. Г осматривает правое ответвление. Массивный вертикальный образец, он выступает над поверхностью. Водяной резервуар, подземные конструкции. Самая большая. Под холмом 150 метров отметка. Видимость точки 4. Азимут 350, оставим 200.
100 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Так, идем за зондом.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Все-таки не дают. И дальше. Что мне еще чекать? Я ж тут уже все посмотрел.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Все, шагаем.
Hi, Bully. Lead the way.
Полетели.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, you don't fly for this long.
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when. Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oh, have you started to fear for your position?
Давай так
Maybe they
скажем.
can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh, Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence.
Тишина,
We're talking
тишина.
about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Где же доктор Горский? Куда он ушел?
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Да, больше ничего нельзя сказать. Идем дальше.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Идем, идем.
Please continue your search. I'm going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Вот в кусты прямо идем. Опа, опять флешбэк.
Altitude 24,000.
Это ее приземление.
Go smoothly, Hopper. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record data dropout that otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
Уф, с посадочкой.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Ну как мне выйти отсюда? А, ну само.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly. What about that lander yesterday? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
Продолжайте идти в сторону лагеря.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected.
Нифига красотища
We're here at
какая.
the end of our expedition.
Это что,
The
водичка?
equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very
Нифига
successful campaign
красота
behind
какая.
us.
На
But I feel
обои
like
можно
we've used
ставить.
up all our luck.
Если вот
And
эту
now
херню
we're asking
слева
for
убрать.
trouble. It's
Это
just one
всю
planet
игру
too many
висит.
for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law, but there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and
I have an
foremost,
object in
the
sight.
safety of people is what matters.
Ну чё не работают шарики?
It's good to know we have this right. I wish we didn't have to use it.
А что там такое? Что такое?
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
А чё, мне туда никак не спуститься?
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning, oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
Ищем дорогу верную. Значит, вот туда. Больше некуда.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Я туда иду вообще?
That's true. It's just, apart from keeping our crew safe, I also have academic concerns.
That's completely understandable, Doctor. However,
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
yes, I confirm. This raid will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing, we must focus on the mission. It has the highest priority, always.
Forgive me, but such thinking is an anti-example of the galactocentric code. We should explore other worlds, while keeping our own interference to a minimum, whether in the solar system, in the far reaches of the Milky Way, or in a completely different galaxy.
I've heard a thing or two about galactocentrism. Do not meddle in other non-human matters.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
Seize the void, but do not attack that which has developed its own equilibrium over millions of years. Do not consider anything other than human as either better or worse. It all sounds beautiful, Doctor, but no one will be satisfied with a void, or someone else's well-being. In my opinion, this is an idealized doctrine of science. We spend most of their lives lying and gazing at the
Ничего,
It looks like some spiky metal growths.
artificial plants. Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is...
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it.
Это все кусты, да?
Darkness.
Кусты ее вырубили, получается. Опа. Что делать? Так, что я ушел от кустов, куда мне идти тогда? Погнали туда тогда.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists.
А туда не дают залезть. Что за
I
дела?
must admit it's an interesting thought. And quite disturbing.
И куда мне идти тогда? Что за дела? В кустах не пройти, здесь тоже тупик. Что делать? В кусты, что ли, идти обратно? Что за дела? Пиздец. Тут же нет других путей. Обратно туда идти. Тут же нет прохода, что за дела?
I have a feeling we're in the dark.
А, тут есть проход. У, сука.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not
Что
quite
за
what I
дела?
meant, but yeah, I probably should.
Ой-ой-ой. Продолжайте поиски Горского. Что там?
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Меня не слышно.
Is everything all right?
Yes, yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support. You found them in time.
How about their reactions? Have they regained consciousness? I mean, maybe one of them said something.
Unfortunately, they're still unresponsive. I'll let you know if anything changes. I'm doing an EEG on them right now.
Так, а тут что делать?
Guess I know where Gorska was going.
А мне как туда отправиться?
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
Тоже им воспользуемся.
Going down after him. Tell me one more thing. What did you do with Koval?
I put him in the infirmary, on a drip.
Is he still calmer than Dr. Krauter?
Yes. I had to give Krauser a sedative. Koval fell asleep on his own after he got into bed.
Ой-ой-ой.
That report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm
I'm
stuck.
stuck.
I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope. Away from
Вон
the
следы
wall.
его.
There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Он, значит, как-то спрыгнул.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
Надо скачаться и туда прыгать.
No good. I can't reach anything.
Прыгаем.
Any other ideas?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Конечно. Конечно.
I think it is.
You think? You shouldn't base your safety on assumptions.
Выбор
Do I
невелик.
have another choice? I can't grow wings, can I?
Are you having a hard time keeping your position?
I'm hanging limp.
All right, let's take a moment to think it through.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
All right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Вон, да.
Yes. It's flying near me.
На него прыгнуть, да?
If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Давайте попробуем. Вот это интересный вариант.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
1 метр вперед.
1 meter forward. It's still too far.
I'll try 1 more meter then.
И 2 метра было.
Is the maneuver complete?
You could say
Ух,
so.
красиво.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Найдите доктора Горского.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even that doctor
Жутковато
was walking
зрелище.
alone.
What is this place? It makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Left or right? Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
I'm working on it.
Что тут, пройти можно, получается?
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just
Идем
finishing
туда.
up, though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Krauser, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think you'll find Gorski by then.
Let's hope so.
Опять прыгаем.
I can't go back. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
Опа,
The
сюда
unknown
можно.
protection is activated. Until I reset its unknown control.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Так, а дальше куда? Туда? А вот. Здесь еще можно. Следы.
I have a lead. His footsteps.
Finally.
Отпечатки ладони.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst.
А,
Still believe you'll
тупичок.
find him, Doctor.
Not a chance.
Значит,
I
не
have to
сюда.
turn back.
Вот сюда.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet, I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
Oh, that's true. Nevertheless, it looks worse and worse. I found more of his gear.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks
Так, как
disturbingly
спрыгнуть?
similar.
Поехали. А мне не дают вниз. Что делать? Типа обходить надо? Ай-яй-яй.
Ouch!
Jasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Так что, у меня туда получается? Или не сюда? Нет, не сюда. А, вот сюда мне.
Finally! I have his position. Not yet. Oh, for crying out loud, Gorski. You must be here somewhere. Say something.
Any contact?
Negative.
Опа,
I found
рюкзак.
his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole.
Горский, ау.
Doctor, answer me, please.
А мне как туда пройти? Почему она не хочет в щелочку входить? А, тут заход есть.
Almost there. Got him. He's not moving.
Дышит, ничего себе. Очко-то запотело.
Gorski, look at me. His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski, come on.
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for an answer.
Позаботьтесь о Горском.
Okay. Let me just. I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
Я дам ему свой, ну давай дам.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't remember the answer. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Что же делать?
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Давай
Hold
бахнем.
on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope I can finish the job and you're both unconscious.
А куда нам? Она, получается, сейчас дышит обычным воздухом с планеты.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Нифига, это что за срань? Что это за приколы?
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation.
И чё это?
Almost within the range. Now, mark the place for the lander. And we're home, Doctor.
I'm on it.
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No!
Please hold on.
О, все, ГГ. Я была.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! I'm flying.
What's the choice?
Что-то куда-то
What?
упала.
What was that? Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
Выберитесь на
Heartbeat's
поверхность.
racing. But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Так, ну что, на этом тогда закончу. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал, ссылка на плейлист в описании. Ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Всем пока.